Good morning, everybody. My name is Mr. Sakmi, and here's a vlog. Yes, my hair is a different color again. That's not what this vlog is about. This vlog is going to take a serious tone, just because people are dumb. So, the extent of this vlog is basically towards people who I don't know how to put this. I don't believe that it's considered trolling. Um, let me give you what happened a few days ago. Some guy on Overwatch. I'm not gonna say his profile name mainly because I can't remember it. He said that all silver and bronze ranked players are garbage. Well, I didn't like him saying that. So I put my mic in and we had a conversation. Now, people like that, they just irritate me because they can't be wrong, no matter what. I know I'm probably one of those people. I mean, I don't know, but I hope I'm not. But basically, he just kept calling players garbage and things like that, and that's not okay. So I don't know if he's watching this. I don't know anything like that. But if you're a player who does that, just don't plug in your mic. Seriously, because that's fucked up. Because some people, and this conversation is going to shift into something else. I actually have a plan this vlog, unlike usual, where I just spout off nonsense and hope it goes somewhere. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying actually. So there goes my plan. What was I saying? Come on. Think about it. I can't remember. People who so yeah, if you're like that, just don't even plug your mic in, dude. Like, if you're gonna talk shit about your team who's essentially helping you boost your score, then if you're gonna talk about that, just don't fucking plug the mic in, dude. Yeah, just don't. But because you don't know who the fuck's out there. There's somebody who could have severe depression or something, and you saying that causes them to kill themselves. Straight up. Like, I know that's harsh, but that's the reality. Like, I know, oh, it's the internet. I can say whatever I want. And that's true. You can. And I understand that. You're allowed to say whatever you want. But there's a certain point where common courtesy comes into play. So basically, shut the fuck up. Because, uh, because I have near crippling anxiety. Like, I say near crippling because I could still do daily things. It's just every once in a while, bam. I don't even know why I get anxious, but I do. I've ended up in the hospital because of it. I'm not even kidding you. I have literally ended up in the hospital because of anxiety. It's not a laughing matter. It is a serious matter. And I know there are people who look down on people who have like mental disorders. Like, there's somebody I know, she goes to school every day. She told everybody, if I remember right, now don't quote me on this, because I mean I was paying attention, but I was playing Overwatch at the same time, so I was like half paying attention, half playing Overwatch, you know. But from what she said, she told everybody in her class that she has, and I'm not going to mention names, she has anxiety problems, and from that point on, her class treated her differently, and that's not okay. So what? I get anxious sometimes. It's not something I can control. Like seriously, people who don't have mental issues say they understand people who do. No, you don't. You don't. Because what gave me anxiety is I enlisted in the army. Yeah, as you can see by this, I very clearly am not in the army. But I made it to week 1 of basic, and my mind just snapped. Like, it never happened before. Nothing. It just snapped, and the drill sergeant just happened to ask at the same time who wants to quit. I raised my hand. No going back. Basically. And yes, everyone seems to be so shocked. Oh, you can quit basic now? Yeah, because we're not in wartime. As of right now, or when I went through basic, we were not in wartime. It was a year ago. Last November is when I got back. I left in August for Fort Benning, Georgia. If you don't know where that is, it's in August. That fucking sucks. But anyway, but yeah, you don't know what causes people's anxiety. I honestly don't know what causes that person's anxiety that I was talking about before who goes to school. I don't know what caused it, but I know she has it. And every once in a while, she'll just be like, she'll let's say she'll have a test, and I don't know if she's okay with using her as an example, which is why I'm not mentioning names, but you'll probably know who she is. But I forgot what I was saying. And I know there are some people who look on people with mental disorders. Oh, they're faking it. Oh, they want a safe space. Some of them, yes. Some of them actually are faking it because they just don't want to deal with it. But there are people who can't control it and they don't want any part of it. Like me. Like, every once in a while, I'll just anxiety attack. Can't help it. It happens. The only unfortunate part with me is my heartbeat drops and my blood pressure drops when I get anxious. For whatever reason, most people, it usually goes up, but mine, no, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, there are people out there who fake having mental issues just so they can get away with different things and things like that. And I understand that, but also understand there are people out there who have legit mental issues who can't function because of them, and it's not something they can control, like anxiety. You can't control it. I could just be sitting there playing some Overwatch, not even comp play, not even get hyped up on comp play, just play like Mystery Heroes. Just sitting there, chill, playing some Overwatch, have an anxiety attack, just straight up. I can't control it. It happens. There are people who it just happens. They can't control. Like, I know I'm just repeating myself over and over and over, but this is a big issue, and I feel it needs to be addressed. So I'm addressing it. Anyway. But yeah. There are people who fake it. And for someone like me, I haven't had an anxiety problem for very long, so it's harder for me to identify the people who are faking it. But people who actually have anxiety, I'm pretty sure they can spot people who are faking it, because you don't understand it unless you have had it. So for those people who are like, oh, I understand, you don't. And there's some people out there who have anxiety, like legit have anxiety. They just want you to understand that you don't understand. And I mean, I know it sounds weird or something like that, but really that's what some people want. They want you to understand. Not you specific. They want one person. No, I'm not good with words when it's something like this. They want. Let's see me. Let's say I feel this way, and I'm talking to you. I'm talking to Bob over here. Well, I just want Bob to know that he doesn't know. He has no idea what it feels like. It's like if you don't have a tattoo. Do you know what it feels like? No. Do you think you have an idea? Yeah. Is that idea most likely wrong? Yeah. So, I mean, you just don't understand what people with anxiety go through until you go through it. It's different from person to person how it affects each person. For some, they just start puking and things like that and actually get physically ill. For me, I get pain right here. My blood pressure drops. It goes to about, my heart goes to about 30 beats per minute, which if you don't know, that's super slow. On average, it's double that. Because I've actually, like, how slow is that? How slow is that really? So I looked it up. The average human heart beats about 60 times per minute. My heart beats half that when I get an anxiety attack. I can't control my heartbeat, and this is like a legit thing. Like when I was in the hospital, this is legit what they told me. So just so you guys understand, I can't control my heartbeat. Well, I can slow it down, but that doesn't help. And no, I didn't intentionally slow it down, whatever. But yeah, most people just realize that when you get on the internet, you don't know who you're talking to. It could be an African drug lord who knows how to find you. It could, like, I've seen videos of that. I don't know if he's actually an African drug lord, but he spouted off address, first, middle, last name, things like that. You don't know who you're talking to. You really don't. Like the people who I play with, I've never met them. Be honest. Well, I met one that's Desert. He's my roommate. But you really don't know who you're talking to. You could be talking to a mob boss who can find you. You could be talking to your neighbor. You could be talking to a transvestite who has serious depression. I don't know. Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying you could be talking to somebody who actually has that. Like, but yeah. I got these little floofies. I don't know why they just stick out straight back. Whatever reason. I don't know. But yeah, you just don't know who you're talking to. Just be, I'm just asking you guys to be aware that one, you don't know who you're talking to. Two, if you talk shit, somebody probably talk back. Because I know I will. And then nobody has fun. Because I guarantee I didn't have fun on that match. I'm pretty sure he didn't. And everybody who's listening probably didn't have much fun either. Like, I was literally watching the ticker. A couple people left the voice chat. They didn't leave the game, they just left the voice chat. So, but anyway. So yeah, just be careful. That's all I'm asking. Be careful who you talk to. Be careful what you say. I mean, I know there's also the fact that they don't know you. But do realize if they have the right computer, that's not something that's hard to find out. Like, I'm pretty sure the computer that we have upstairs, if I knew how, I could find you. Like, and that's the scary reality. And I could go off into several tangents on this, but this vlog's running a little long, so I'm gonna end this one here. Just keep in mind, all I ask you to do is, one, keep in mind who you're talking to. Two, don't talk trash about your own team. I mean, I don't care if you talk trash about their team, and then if I end up on their team next match, then you can talk trash about me all you want. I'm not on your team. And I can't hear you anyway, so it doesn't fucking bother me. But don't talk trash about your own team. Be careful what you say and everything, because, I mean, it's not something that's stressed enough, in my opinion, is that it's 100% true. You have no fucking clue who you're talking to. Especially for, like, younger people out there. And I'm not talking like 5-6-year-olds or something. They shouldn't be playing online, in my opinion. But they're your kid. You can do you. But I mean, there's like exceptions to every rule. You can. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm gonna end this one here. Just remember everything I said. Be careful. It is a dangerous world out there. I don't want to make you guys afraid to go outside your front house. Outside your front house. Outside your front door. That sounds more right. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. If you liked it, hit that. Stand back. My arms are too long. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you're new, hit that sub button. And everybody else out there, have nice day. Bye.